How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. This is actually a follow-up video on one that I did, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago, several weeks ago anyway. This is about my dog Molly, actually. It's a little bit of a deviation from my usual content. I did a video about end-of-life care for a dog, and because I mean, she is an old dog. She is a large dog. She is almost 17 years old, and it is uncommon for dogs her size to live to be her age. It's just uncommon. It doesn't. The vet is surprised based on the fact that she is a large dog, combined with the fact that she is mixed breed dog, and we have no idea what's in the mix. Those two factors, the vet is surprised that she is still alive, because she is the human equivalent of somewhere between 112 and 120 years old, right? So she is an extremely old dog, and we thought for a while that we might have to put her down, and we know that time is coming, of course, and sooner than we would like it to. But since I made that video, well, I mean, yeah, she is still old and slow and has a hard time getting around. Sometimes she has a hard time getting up. Like, we have hardwood floors. If she lays on the hardwood floors, she can't get up. We have to help her, right? If she's on the carpet, she's fine most of the time. It is rare that she can't get up when she's on the carpet. But it's she is slow. I mean, she goes upstairs every night to go to bed with us, and it takes her a while to get up and down the stairs. But she insists on being up there with us. So, all right, it takes some time to get her up there. She might only be able to go up one or two steps before she pauses. Take a little break. All right, let's go up a couple more. Got to take a little break. But again, she is extremely old. She is old. She's slow. We know that she is hurting, right? She's in constant pain. But at the same time, she still acts like a puppy at times, right? I mean, I had gone almost a week without making any videos, and what I was doing during that time required me to do some work outside. I mean, we are redoing my wife's office. She works from home, and we want her office to be someplace that we want it to be a room that she actually wants to spend her days in, right? She has to be in there to work. We're going to make it her space, right? And so I've been outside. Now, I do have a workshop downstairs, but it's all cluttered right now because, well, life happens, right? I mean, there's a number of factors that have led to it being completely cluttered, and I haven't gotten it cleaned out. But I was able to get some of the tools out of there, moved up to the garage. But see, I don't want to do this type of work actually in the garage. So I take the tools out into my driveway, right? Table saw, miter saw, set up a couple of sawhorses with basically make a makeshift workbench for the miter saw. And my table saw, I mean, it's a contractor saw, so it's not like, a massive table saw that is hard to move, right? But, I mean, we also have this old, so anyway, what we're doing in the wife's office, right? First of all, we've already done the countertops for the countertops that she wants in there and her desktop. That's already done. Basically, she just took an epoxy and went over that with a design that she wanted, various different colors, and it really looks great, I think, anyway. And it will look better when the office is done. Right? So, also part of what we're doing is we've got, she wants to put, like, why am I blanking on what, shiplap, right? She wants to put that up around the office, right? So that's what I've been doing. I've been cutting the wood to size, and doing quite a bit of that. How does this relate to Molly? I got distracted. Molly would be outside with me while I'm doing these things, right? And she's just happy to be out there, right? And when I come in, she comes running up like, hey, I want to go back inside now because you're going back inside. Which, for an old dog, it's kind of nice to see. It's kind of nice to see an old dog like her still having those puppy moments, and she will still, grab one of her toys and, bring it to me. And she doesn't fetch anymore. She doesn't do that anymore. But she'll bring it to me, and I'll hold it in my hand, and she'll bite the other end and do a little tug of war thing, right? So, she still plays. She is a cantankerous old biddy, though, right? If the neighbor's dogs are outside, oh, it's on. I mean, of course, all the dogs stay in their own yards, but Molly lets them know what she thinks of them. and it's, we actually have other, if you've seen any of my videos that I've done outside, you've seen kind of what my yard looks like. That I live on a wooded lot, so it's not uncommon for us to get various different animals into the yard, raccoons, possums, squirrels, chipmunks, deer, various different birds. But yeah, we had deer right out in our front yard, and Molly was looking out the front window, and she just went ballistic. It's like, okay, calm down, calm down. It's a deer, all right? We're not letting you go outside to chase it. But, yeah, she is still alert. Like I said, she's old and she's slow and she's cantankerous, but she is alert. She is still playful at times. And sometimes, she just acts like a puppy. We still know that her life is almost over, unfortunately. It's just the reality. That's the way things go. None of us last forever. But, it almost seems unfair, though, that dogs, as awesome as dogs are, why are they only given such a short time here? And the only thing I can figure is because, it doesn't take them nearly as long to do whatever it is they're sent here to do, which, dogs are fantastic, aren't they? We live longer because it takes us a lot longer to learn how to be at least somewhat decent to each other, and some of us never figure that out, unfortunately, but it takes us forever to figure out how to love each other, doesn't it? Dogs? Nah, it doesn't take them long at all. Doesn't take them long at all, does it? But yeah, her time is near. I suspect that she has less than a year to go. Maybe less than 6 months. I don't know. But that's, hopefully I'm wrong about that, if she is still healthy. But yeah, she's a good dog. She's a good dog. I've known her for 11 years now. My wife has had her, before I met my wife, it was her dog, right? Had her since she was a puppy. So Molly's been part of my life for most of hers, but she's a good dog. Yeah, she's right over there looking at me, but she's a good dog. And hopefully y'all can find as good a friend as a good dog can be, right? Hopefully you have, whether that's another human friend that is as loyal as a dog can be. Or, you also know that I have cats. Maybe you're a cat person, and that's fine. Maybe, maybe your cats can be your best friend just like a dog can. Maybe it's some other pet, But hopefully you can find someone in your life that you can count on, just like you can count on an old dog. I'll catch y'all next time.